Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're talking about something that can totally transform your look coloring your hair at home. I know what you might be thinking. Isn't that super complicated? The answer is a big no. It's way easier than you think, and it can save you so much time and money compared to going to a salon. Plus, there's something so empowering about taking control of your look and rocking a new shade you created all by yourself. I used to be intimidated by the idea of coloring my own hair, but trust me, once you get the hang of it, you'll be amazed at how quick and effortless it can be. No more waiting for appointments or spending a fortune at the salon. You can have gorgeous, vibrant hair in the comfort of your own home. Whether you're a complete beginner or you've tried it once or twice before, I'm here to break down the entire process into simple, easy-to-follow steps. We'll cover everything from choosing the right color to avoiding common mistakes, so you can achieve salon-worthy results without the stress. So, are you ready to unleash your inner hairstylist and discover the magic of at-home hair coloring? Let's get started. All right, before we jump into the actual coloring process, let's make sure you have all the essentials. Don't worry, we're not talking about a million different products, just a few key items that will make your life easier. First and foremost, you'll need a hair color kit that includes the color you want and developer. Choose a color that complements your skin tone and reflects your personal style. Next up, grab a pair of gloves to protect your hands from the dye. Trust me, stained hands are not a good look. You'll also need a mixing bowl and a brush to apply the color evenly. I like to use a plastic bowl and brush specifically designated for hair coloring to avoid any unwanted staining. Other handy tools include a tail comb for sectioning your hair clips to keep those sections in place, and an old towel to drape over your shoulders and protect your clothes from any spills or drips. And don't forget a timer. This is crucial for ensuring that you don't leave the color on for too long or too short. Having all your tools ready to go will make the entire coloring process so much smoother and more organized. It's all about setting yourself up for success. Before we dive into the fun part, actually applying the color, let's talk about safety. It's super important to protect yourself and your skin during the hair coloring process. The first step is to always do a patch test 48 hours before you plan to color your entire head. This is crucial for identifying any potential allergic reactions to the hair dye. To do a patch test, simply mix a small amount of the color and developer, apply it to a discrete area of skin, like behind your ear or on your inner arm, and leave it on for the recommended amount of time. If you experience any redness, itching, or irritation, do not use the hair dye. When you're ready to color your hair, make sure you're in a well-ventilated area to avoid inhaling too many fumes. It's also a good idea to apply a thin layer of petroleum jelly around your hairline and ears to prevent the dye from staining your skin. And remember those gloves we talked about earlier. Wear them throughout the entire process to protect your hands. By taking these simple precautions, you can ensure that your at-home hair coloring experience is safe and enjoyable. All right, now that we've covered the safety essentials, let's get everything prepped and ready for action. This step is all about setting the stage for a smooth and successful hair coloring session. First things first, make sure your hair is dry and free of any product buildup. I know it's tempting to wash your hair right before coloring, but it's actually best to color on unwashed hair, as the natural oils on your scalp will help protect it from irritation. Once your hair is prepped, put on an old t-shirt or a hair coloring cape to protect your clothes from any stains. Next, gather all your tools and supplies and arrange them within easy reach. Trust me, there's nothing more frustrating than realizing you need something when your hands are covered in dye. Lay down an old towel or some newspaper on your bathroom counter or floor to protect the surface from spills. Now, take a deep breath, relax, and let's get coloring. Section 5. Let's color. Applying the hair dye like a pro. This is it, the moment we've all been waiting for. It's time to unleash your inner artist and apply that gorgeous color. Don't worry, it's not as intimidating as it seems. Just follow these simple steps, and you'll be well on your way to rocking a fabulous new hue. Start by putting on your gloves and mixing the hair color according to the instructions on the package. Once the color is mixed, use the tail comb to divide your hair into sections. This will ensure that you apply the color evenly and don't miss any spots. Now comes the fun part. Dip the brush into the color mixture and start applying it to your hair, section by section. Begin at the roots, where the hair is typically darker and needs more processing time. Use smooth, even strokes to distribute the color from root to tip. Once you've applied the color to your entire head, massage it in with your gloved hands to make sure every strand is coated. Now set that timer for the recommended processing time and relax. Section 6. Time to rinse. Removing the dye and revealing your new look. The timer's going off. That means it's time to rinse out the dye and reveal your stunning new color. This is the moment of truth, and I know the anticipation can be real. First, rinse your hair thoroughly with lukewarm water until the water runs clear. Make sure you get all the dye out, as any residue can stain your clothes or towels. Once the water runs clear, shampoo your hair with a color-safe shampoo to cleanse your scalp and remove any lingering dye molecules. Now for the finishing touch. Apply a color-safe conditioner to hydrate your hair and lock in that vibrant color. Leave the conditioner in for a few minutes, then rinse it out with cool water. The cool water will help seal the hair cuticle, preventing color fading and enhancing shine. Gently squeeze out any excess water from your hair, then wrap it in a towel to absorb more moisture. Now take a moment to admire your handiwork in the mirror. You did it! You colored your hair at home and it looks amazing! Section 7. Oops! Common hair coloring mistakes and how to avoid them. Listen, we've all been there. We try something new and it doesn't quite go according to plan. Hair coloring is no exception. But the good news is that most common hair coloring mistakes are easily avoidable with a little knowledge and preparation. One of the biggest mistakes people make is not applying the color evenly. This can result in patchy, uneven color that looks less than desirable. To avoid this, make sure you section your hair properly and apply the color in thin, even layers. Another common mistake is not following the recommended processing time. Leaving the color on for too long can damage your hair, while not leaving it on long enough can result in color that's too light or doesn't take it all. Always follow the instructions on the box. Choosing a color that's too drastic for your skin tone is another common mishap. If you're unsure about which shade to choose, consult with a professional stylist or try a temporary hair color first to get an idea of how the color will look on you. And lastly, don't forget about those pesky stains. Always wear gloves and protect your clothes and surroundings to avoid unwanted color transfers. Remember, practice makes perfect. Don't be afraid to experiment and learn from your mistakes. With a little patience and the right techniques, you'll be a hair coloring pro in no time. Section 8. Show off your vibrant color, maintaining your new hue. You've done it! You've achieved that gorgeous new hair color, and now you want to keep it looking its best for as long as possible. The key to maintaining vibrant, healthy-looking hair color is all about using the right products and incorporating a few simple habits into your routine. First and foremost, switch to a color-safe shampoo and conditioner. These products are specially formulated to prevent color fading and keep your hair looking its best. When washing your hair, use lukewarm water, as hot water can strip away color and moisture. Limit your use of heat styling tools, as excessive heat can also lead to color fading and damage. If you must use heat, apply a heat protectant spray to your hair before styling. And don't forget about those touch-ups. Depending on how fast your hair grows, you'll likely need to touch up your roots every 4 to 6 weeks to maintain a consistent color. By following these simple tips, you can keep your hair color looking fresh, vibrant, and oh so fabulous. Section 9. Conclusion. Embrace the joy of at-home hair coloring, and there you have it, everything you need to know to color your hair at home like a pro. I hope this video has demystified the process and inspired you to take the plunge and experiment with different colors and shades. Remember, coloring your hair should be a fun and empowering experience. Don't be afraid to embrace your creativity, experiment with different looks, and most importantly, have fun with it. With a little practice and the right techniques, you can achieve salon-worthy results in the comfort of your own home, saving you time and money while rocking a look you absolutely love. So, go ahead, unleash your inner hairstylist and discover the joy of at-home hair coloring. Trust me, once you start, you won't want to stop. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.